that led from COVID-19 and unfortunately hospitalizations with people that are out of shape or had pre-existing conditions. So fitness is really essential. So hopefully it's a short-lived and everybody can get in and work out again. 70% of the U.S. was overweight going into COVID, and 40% of adults put on an average of 29 pounds during COVID. Imagine that, right? So, it's really about getting people off the couch and making them healthier so that they can fight this or any illness that comes along.
Chris, those numbers you mentioned on membership, quite impressive, adding 700,000 to a total of 14.8 million, only 500,000, I think you just said, from the prior peak. Though it is also painting a picture of quite a lot of volatility in some big numbers when it comes to membership. Do you think that volatility is just a pandemic effect, and that get through another year you're going to have a more steady, smaller growth quarter on quarter, or is it kind of to be expected as the norm for you long term?
Yeah, well, the big question, the big question is do we go back to the normal trends that we normally see? But, what I believe is that coming out of COVID, unfortunately, it's flushed out a lot of the issues that getting back to 70% of the U.S. being overweight or obese, that and only 20% of the U.S. even has a gym membership, right? That's the crux of the problem right there. I think people are going to appreciate health and fitness more than ever. I think there's a fitness boom coming down the pike here for the entire industry. Unfortunately, 22% of the gyms in the country have closed permanently because of COVID. So now there's less doors for people to work out in. So, but we're Planet Fitness is a $10 price point, and we're in every major DMA in the country, all 50 states. That we're in everybody's neighborhood and backyard. That we're right to take advantage of these times right now.
Yeah, so Chris, just digging into that fitness boom a little bit more. This summer we've seen Exponential Fitness go public, F45. There's been talks or reported talks about Equinox potentially going public as well. I think back to the thick of the pandemic, you and I were talking, and you had said at the time the lower price point for Planet Fitness offered an opportunity for folks that maybe would be tightening their belts to take on more market share. How would you assess the competitive landscape now as more people are leaving their houses and joining more gyms?
Yeah, that's a great point. Back to 80% of the population doesn't have a gym membership. 40% of our joins are first-time gym members. And that's an important fact because I think when you look at the F45s and the Orange Theories, Equinox, they're all great businesses and cater to a certain niche customer, but most of them are catering to the fit getting fitter. We're literally getting people off the couch for the first time. So very different model to the market and very different price point as well. So if you look at the industry growth for membership, 2018 and 2019, Planet Fitness accounted for more than 100% of member growth